real quick, before we get into the nuance of a Bitcoin ETF, can either one of y'all tell me what a Bitcoin is or what Bitcoin is?
Man, I try to simplify this for you because I can go a whole 2 hours just talking about that. The simplified way to put it is it's digital currency, right? So some will tell you that it's a store of value or a medium of exchange, but it's actually both. But it depends upon who you talk to. Is looked at in different ways. Some look at it as gold 2.0 because it's digital. We live in a digital world, so some think that it replaces gold. Some, especially those that are focused on the Lightning Network, will consider Bitcoin to be more of a currency, but some don't believe it's currency. But the fact of the matter is, it's actually both. It can be used as currency. It can be used the way that gold is used. Now, some will say, well, gold is used as currency. But that's a fallacy even within like the precious metals side of this, because within precious metals, a lot of times people look at precious metals as an investment. But when you really break it down, precious metals themselves aren't an investment. It's a store of value to beat inflation. So you can't really measure that by the rate of return the same way you can a Bitcoin, right? So it's new. It's where we're moving overall with everything going digital. It only makes sense for our money to be digital. It makes sense for our gold to be digital. So that's what Bitcoin is. It's a really revolutionary product. And what separates Bitcoin from all of the cryptocurrencies is Bitcoin is the only true decentralized cryptocurrency. So you have Bitcoin and you have cryptocurrency. And understand that there are two different things. It's a reason why everything starts with the king, which is Bitcoin. And then you'll see it further, go down to some of the other cryptocurrencies. But Bitcoin is actually different than most of them because it's the only truly decentralized one. There's really no single point of attack to go after Bitcoin. So people say Bitcoin can be banned. It can't be banned. And that's what separates it from everything else.
Gotcha. Corey, you have anything to add to that?
Yeah. Bitcoin is also revolutionary in the fact that it gives the people control, right? Because it's decentralized and the way that the network is set up. That's what Jimmy was talking about, where it can't be banned, right? Because the network is set up where the individuals have the nodes and there's no centralized place where all of the things there's no management for carrying the gold, tub on Bitcoin, right? And so you can't ban it, right? You can't put nobody in jail. You can't put the CEO of Bitcoin in jail because there's no CEO, right? You can't put pressure on the CEO of Bitcoin because there's no CEO. And so when Jimmy says that's the only true decentralization, that's what he means, right? Okay. So all the rest of them, they got a CEO, right? So if you attack the CEO, you can attack the company. You can't do Bitcoin that way. And so that's why Bitcoin is the only true decentralization in the crypto space.